Hello and welcome to my Game Week 3 score predictions of the 2022/23 Premier League campaign. I had a pretty decent week last week, getting 3 bang on the money scores with the 2-2 draw with Chelsea and Tottenham, the 2-2 draw with Southampton and Leeds, and also the 4-0 Manchester City victory over Bournemouth. Let's see how well I can do this week. Starting off with Tottenham against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Tottenham obviously got the 2-2 draw with Chelsea last time out. They beat Southampton 4-1 at the opening day of the season when they were at home in that game. Wolverhampton Wanderers did draw 0-0 to Fulham in their last game and lost 2-1 to Leeds on the opening day. I'm going to say that this is going to be a Tottenham victory. It just really depends on whether Wolves will get one and how many Tottenham would score. It was a 2-0 victory to Tottenham last time these two sides faced. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Tottenham victory at home. Tottenham are going to be very strong, as well as away as well. Antonio Conte is a top manager, and he's going to want his side to score loads of goals. Against Wolverhampton Wanderers, who did have a very good defence last season, and they made it very tricky for top 6 teams to score against them. But I think it's a different Wolves this year, and I don't think Wolves' defence is going to be the greatest in this game. So 3-0 Tottenham. Okay, next up, Crystal Palace against Aston Villa. Crystal Palace managed to get a 1-1 draw with Liverpool last time out. That was actually last night's game. Aston Villa beat Everton 2-1. I think this is going to be a draw. Going to go for a high scoring 2-2 draw in this one. Crystal Palace drawing with Liverpool. I don't know if Liverpool has got any worse, but they weren't poor last night. They had all the chances basically, just couldn't put any away apart from Luis Diaz with that really good goal. But Crystal Palace, against Aston Villa, a bit of an easier game really for both sides to score. I think they can score, and I think it'll be a good game. High scorer 2-2, and then Everton against Nottingham Forest, where Nottingham Forest beat West Ham 1-0 in their last game. It was at home. Everton, they've lost 2 out of 2. Goodison Park, I mean, it's got a higher chance for Everton to win there rather than away. Of course, Goodison Park is where they picked up those crucial final points last season to stay up. I'm going to say Nottingham Forest victory in this one, 2-1 to Nottingham Forest. These two sides haven't faced each other since they were last in the Premier League. Well, Nottingham Forest last in the Premier League really, but that was back in 1999. That did end in a 1-0 victory to Forest actually last time, but not that it's going to have anything to do with this prediction. But Nottingham Forest looked really good against West Ham, and against Everton, who are struggling. They're continuing from where they left off last season, but they are at home, so they may be a little bit stronger. But I'm going to back Nottingham Forest in this one. And then we've got Fulham against Brentford next up, where Fulham got a 0-0 draw last time out with Wolves. Brentford beat Manchester United 4-0. Well, I mean, if I don't know if that's good or not anymore, because Manchester United's just not a good team anymore, as it seems. And Brentford, I would say they did well, but I don't know how easy it is to score against Manchester United now. But Fulham, they've had a very good start. I know that. Getting a draw with Liverpool again. How do we know how good Liverpool are? But Fulham were really good against Liverpool. Against Wolves, to get a 0-0 draw, it's good. 2 points out of the first 2 games. Fulham are actually the favourites coming into this game. I just can't really see how, seeing that Brentford have just scored 4 against United. They came back from 2-0 down against Leicester to get a 2-2 draw. I think Brentford probably are more of the favourites in my opinion in this game, but I'll settle for a draw and I'll go 1-1. These two sides have never faced each other in the Premier League, so first time for these two sides to face in the Premier League, and I think it'll end in a draw, 1-1. And then we move over now to the King Power Stadium against a struggling Southampton. Well, Leicester's really struggling as well. They did face Arsenal in the last game, and that 4-2 victory to Arsenal. It was a good game, lots of goals. I'm going to back Leicester in this one though. Very tight. I'm going to go 2-1 to Leicester City. I do think both sides will score. Leicester won 4-1 last season in this fixture. Of course, Leicester were one of the teams that beat Southampton 9-0 a couple of seasons ago. Not that it's going to happen this time. I think it'll be close, but I've got to back Leicester for all 3 points. Both teams struggling, but yeah, I think Leicester will be able to do it. And then we move on to Bournemouth against Arsenal. Bournemouth, last time they were home, they managed to beat Aston Villa 2-0. I don't think Bournemouth will beat Arsenal though at home. Arsenal had a very good start, beating Palace 2-0, beating Leicester 4-2. I'm going to go for an Arsenal victory, although I do think Bournemouth are going to get a sneaky goal. But I think Arsenal will win it 3-1. They've got some really good players. Gabriel Jesus, I said for my Game Week 2 predictions that he didn't score against Crystal Palace on the opening day. I said he'll make up for it against Leicester City. Scored 2 goals, got an assist, I do believe, as well for the... I'm not sure if he assisted both of Arsenal's goals, actually, from Xhaka and Martinelli as well, got on the score sheet that game. I think, actually, Jesus got all 4 goal contributions. But yeah, really good. Zinchenko at left-back is, again, really good. The 2 Man City players, really impressing for Arsenal. And yeah, I do think they'll smash Bournemouth here, but I do think Bournemouth will get a sneaky goal, as I did say. But yeah, Arsenal to pick up all 3 points. And then it is Leeds United against Chelsea, where Chelsea, again, they drew 2-2 against Tottenham. Got a very tight victory with Everton 1-0 on the opening day. Leeds have got a very good start as well. You know what, I think this is going to be a lot tighter than people are going to be putting it. I don't know what people are putting, but I feel like people would back Chelsea like 100%. I am going to back Chelsea, but just a narrow 2-1 away victory for the Blues in this one. Yeah, I would say Leeds United may be able to pick up a point in this, but I just think Chelsea have to surely pick up all 3 points in this game. But don't write it off. That's how close I am to changing it. I think maybe it could actually be, like a 1-1 draw, but I'll back Chelsea to get a winner at some point. So yeah, 2-1 Chelsea. And then we've got a big one here, West Ham against Brighton, where last time these two sides faced, it was actually a 3-1 victory to Brighton and Hove Albion. West Ham have actually not managed to beat Brighton in their last 10 meetings. 6 of those meetings did end in a draw. But West Ham's last victory over Brighton was when both teams were in the Championship, the league below the Premier League, back in 2012, where that ended in a 6-0 victory to West Ham that day. I don't think it'll be that much. I am going to go for a draw, 1-1. Again, if I'm going to back a winner, I'm going to pick Brighton. West Ham have not had the greatest of starts after losing to Nottingham Forest. I will let them off on the opening day defeat to Man City. But Brighton looking good. A win against Man United, a draw against... Who was it now? It was a Newcastle United. A 0-0 draw with Newcastle United. We're coming on to them now, actually. So yeah, 1-1 draw with that game. And then the final 2 games, I'm really looking forward to the Man United-Liverpool game right at the bottom there. Both sides not on the greatest of form. Let's speak about Newcastle Man City first, though. Look, a lot of people were saying Newcastle are going to make it in the top 4, going to make Champions League. They've got some really good players. They have got some really good players. They've got a lot of money as well, but they haven't spent. They've just, picked up a few medium players, some really good players. Bruno Guimaraes, Kieran Trippier. Again, these were all signed last season. Man City, well, they're Man City. They are full of top quality players. Erling Haaland, he's going to score in this one. Maybe not. Don't know. I do think Man City will win it, though. I don't even think Newcastle will be able to score in this game. They are at home. I'm going to go Newcastle 0, Man City 2. I'll make it a tight one here. But I'll still back Man City to pick up all 3 points. It was a 5-0 victory to Man City last time these two sides faced. So, even though Newcastle, you could say they're a new side, Eddie Howe is a really good manager, I still don't think they'll win. I still don't think they'll even be able to score. But I do think that defence is improved. So, therefore, I do think Man City will attack Newcastle a lot, but I don't think they'll score a lot. So, comfortable 2-0 City win. And then we finish off with Man United against Liverpool. Both of these sides have been struggling. Manchester United have not won their last 8 Premier League meetings against Liverpool. I don't think this will change here as well. I am going to back a Liverpool victory. It was a 4-0 Liverpool victory last time these two sides faced at Anfield, and it was a 5-0 Liverpool victory last time these two sides faced at Old Trafford. I don't think United will be able to score, even though it is a derby. Both teams should be ready for it. Man United aren't ready for this. Neither are really Liverpool, though. 2 draws should have been victories. Quite poor. Darwin Núñez not available for this game. Got sent off in the Crystal Palace 1-1 draw. I'm going to go Liverpool to get a 2-0 away victory. Nothing big, but, Man United, they need to sort themselves out, and I don't know how soon that will be because they're currently bottom of the table with a -5 goal difference on 0 points. Liverpool need to catch up to Man City as well. That might have gone already. That might have just determined Man City to win the league. But no, that is going to wrap up my Game Week 3 score predictions.